Hey Soul Fam, how are you? It's me, Spiritual Dowsey. Welcome to my channel if you're new. If you like what you hear, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications. And follow me on my other social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook at Spiritual Dowsey. So how is everyone doing? How's everyone doing in the middle of or near the end of April here? I know that the energies have been intense. Perhaps you're finally acknowledging it and recognizing the intensity of the energies that are playing out, especially from the sun. The sun has been extremely active, and we've been seeing so many different sunspots, solar flares, coronal mass injections, etc., that are really impacting everything in our solar system and our planet, which in turn affects us because we are related to all of it. So, how are you all doing? How are you all feeling? Are you struggling? Are you feeling blissful? Or are you feeling like many of the people out there just have this non-stop relentlessness of things and intensities in their life that just feels like you're not getting a break? And that is causing a lot of emotional breakouts of what you're holding on to because these things need to be integrated. Okay. If you're looking at activities in the world to confirm a lot of what's happening, I can tell you when you look up at the sky, chemtrailing has been out of control lately. It feels like every day I'm looking up, it's like a grid. And that grid is just covered in chemtrails from planes going by. And it probably is in relation to the sun activity that we're having as well. Have you noticed the weather? Weather has been extreme. I talked about this, that the weather is going to become more extreme as we go along. And it feels like in New England, there's storms, more extreme storms, and the wind and the gusts are just relentless. It's just constant wind every single day. And it reminds me of this message I received a while back about winds of change and how we are going to experience more gusts and more winds as change starts to ramp up and shift around. So just be mindful that that also applies to our earth and the environment and the energies that we're dealing with, and the weather in particular is going to be impacted. Now, I had mentioned in the April energy update how the global world stage was going to be difficult to keep up with. And that for me has been absolutely true. The insanity that's been playing out. I mean, the hypocrisy that I see out in the world stage is just mind-boggling to me. But that tells you how insane the world is based on the illusion of separation. And we're seeing all this stuff and hypocrisy play out, especially in the news and the media outlet. So I want to do this video as a shot across the bow for all my viewers and people who watch this video as we move into the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse season, right? This is eclipse season, and that does not mean a respite from the energies. In fact, it's going to be an amplification in the energies, and what you're going to experience as of today, as we move forward, it's going to be a very, very high intensity to that energy, amplified to a state where it is going to be, I feel like it's going to be like this, when something gets too hot in the microwave and boom, it blows up, like that kind of intensity, that kind of reaction that you could get. So I talk about that there's a solar eclipse in Taurus here at the end of April, and then we have the lunar eclipse in Scorpio that we're going to experience. This time frame, this window right here between these two things is a highly energetic portal, if you will. And what I can tell you is that it would be highly advised and very beneficial for a lot of you folks to remain in your highest embodiment of your highest timelines as you go forward, to become uber aware of yourself and what you are holding on to, and being conscious and aware during your days through this time period. If not, you'll lose yourself. You'll lose yourself in the energies, you lose yourself in the collective, because things are going to shift big time as we go into the month of May. And I will look to do a May energy update, but what I can tell you is that May obviously is around the number 5. That's usually about change. And then we have the harmony year of the 6, which is about finding balance and harmony, and all those two things combined is around change and everything. But the underlying numerology is around 11. 11 is a master number. 11 is a paradigm shifting number, and that usually implies a command of mastery. It commands mastery of kind of your entire energetic being, from mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, all of that within this time frame. So you can expect that this energy, as we go into the month of May and the solar eclipse, the eclipse season that we're going into, is going to command many of you guys to be in your highest good through this time frame, to help you manifest and to stay in the vibrational resonance, that which is your highest good going forward. So that means actively and consciously choosing things that are for your highest good, and not becoming autopilot, complacent, and reactive to what is occurring in your world. That means being conscious of what you put your energy into. It means being constructive with your energy, with whatever transpires in the world, okay? And so what do I mean by that? What I mean is that you have to embody the energies of what your goals are. You have to embody the energies, say, for instance, you're looking for more love and peace in your life. You have to embody it as much as you possibly can, consciously, through this time period, energies or states of being that align with that vibrationally, right? It's like being in the sun and sitting in the warmth of that on a beach. That kind of feeling, that sensation you get from being in that revitalizing energy is what you're going to need to be mindful and hold through this time period in a more consistent basis. Mastering that energy, mastering your body and your energy to hold vibrationally what you're looking forward as you go forward. If it happens to be around abundance, then you need to hold the energy of what it feels like to be abundant, and the images and the goals and the visualization of that throughout this time period, going into the month of May, and throughout the month of May, in a mastery level type of embodiment. If it happens to be about love, that same concept, embodying love for yourself and for others as you go through this eclipse portal season and through the month of May, with the mastery that's being called forth in the numerology. All right. Many of you guys have the tools. You have the tools for what is needed to accomplish what you want. You have all the support. You have all the energy behind you. That's why the sun activity is crazy. That's why the earth is vibrationally waking up and asking you yourself to wake up and step into your mastery, for which many of you have incarnated here, albeit you have karma that you've brought into, but you've incarnated here to become that master, to hold the vibration and to bring the timelines into alignment for what is the golden era for humanity. That's what you are supposed to be doing as we harmonize for this year through the shifting changes of the May, the number 5 for the May, in the underlying tone of mastery as you go through this. So it is all there to help you. It's all there to assist you. So use the creative energy. Use the benefit. Use it for your benefit. Just don't get ungrounded here through this month. Don't lose yourself in the creative, intense, high energies that are going to be abound. Don't lose yourself into the hypocrisy of the world and become ungrounded and not know how to discern and move about in the world. Okay? That usually means spending more time on the inside and mastering your energy, mastering your emotions, mastering your mental body, mastering your physical body as you go along. What I can say about the energies as we go through these eclipse season and the energies is there are going to be a lot of people who are going to experience betrayal, turmoil, heartbreak. It's needed. It's needed for all of you guys, or especially the ones who aren't quite awoken yet, awoken to to themselves, to the idea of their source connection. it's needed to press upon them to awaken themselves to search inward towards their source connection. So a lot of the news that you're going to hear, or the things that are projected out onto you, but I feel this is a lot more on the collective side. A lot of the things that we may see out of the news and what we co-create with other people from a bigger, larger scale could project something about us and betrayal and turmoil and heartbreak. I did a video recently that said, be careful with what you take on vibrationally, especially from the news, especially since there's a lot of illusions and agendas behind that. Those things are going to come up to the forefront, I feel. And many of you guys are going to feel this sense of anger, victim-based betrayal, and you're going to don't feed into the turmoil and the things that are playing out there. It could be very upsetting, and it may leave you feeling this sense of letdown. And this is what I mean. You have to be mindful and mastering of your energy so that you can be transmutative and use your energy in a more constructive way that adds to the alignment for your highest good as you go along. So this is just, I just wanted to do this video, shot across the bow. We are entering in a very intense time frame, a very intense eclipse season, given the numerology, given the things that where they're in, because you're talking about Taurus, which is about the security. This is about the foundational aspects to you, and then we talked about Scorpio energy, which is transformational energy, and the lunar eclipse in the Scorpio energy means that the undershadows of what we have is going to be going through a transformation. The things that we've hidden about ourselves are going to be coming up and to be transformed and transmutated. Transformed in a way for our highest good. And this is where I want to repeat again, mastery of yourself, mastery through this time period, meaning being more aware and conscious in how you choose to react or how you choose to create in every given moment. Be mindful of how you use your energy, and to master that, given the world of what is abound, will be extremely beneficial for you as you go through this energetic portal. I hope that helps you. We'll talk to you soon. Feel free to reach out to me at spiritualdastardly.com, or go out and get my book, Becoming the Creator, A Practical Guide to Spirituality and Connection. I highly recommend this if you're looking for some spiritual insight, or you're on a spiritual path, a journey, and you're looking for ways to find more love and connection in your life. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.